Here we're going to remove the headliner for a Honda Pilot. First we start with the sun visors, then the grab handles, then the seat belts, then the dome lights. And once we get everything out, we pull the liner out from the back hatch. The sun visors, just a little clip on the cover, and then take the 2 screws and the electrical plug. Once you get those out, you can do the little clips that hold the sun visor edge towards the center. Then you can take the seat belt plastics. The center row seat belt is just a little safety snap. The third row seat belt, same thing. The dome light has 2 little clips towards the middle. The push on and off light has 2 little clips. If you use a 90-degree poker, I call it, a little pick, 90-degree pick, and just gently pry the lens. You should be able to get it out without breaking. And there's 2 screws up there. Once you get the 2 screws out, the dome light comes out, and there's a little electrical plug. You unplug. Okay, 1, 2, and they're both Phillips screws. Middle row seat belt. Third row seat belt. Gotta take all the trim covers off the side. In this case, we don't take all of them, just one side. Seat belt, 14 millimeter. Seat belt has a little safety clip. That's how you release it. Once you release that, you get the plastic out, so the liner will come out. Seat belt will go all the way up inside. There's the plastic. Right. We just pry it out. There's 4 clips that hold it in, just like door panel clips. Seatbelt cover here is just a little tricky, but it comes out. You gotta push the button in and pull it up. There it is. And these are just clipped in. Pull the seal off. Pull the trim back. The bottom one first, then the upper piece. The upper piece slides in from the top, from the bottom up. Got the headliner out. We go ahead and clean off the excess glue residue in the foam, and we do that just with a nylon brush or a light wire brush. Don't press too hard, just kind of wipe it down as we clean it away. We also use a vacuum cleaner once we get most of it off. Make sure it's all clean and ready. The surface has to be really clean to get the glue to stick for a very long time. The material just glues to the headliner board. The material comes with a foam backing, and that foam is what deteriorates over time. That's what all this gooey stuff is. It's all that foam. The foam and the glue. Once we're done here, we can go ahead and make sure the surface is completely clean, and then we lay the new material over the top of it. You want to make sure that you don't scrape the board too much, because if you scrape the board too much, you can get the actual board material coming up instead of just the glue and the foam. We'll use a spray adhesive from Weldwood. A little bit at a time. Press it in each of the corners. And then once we're done, we put it in the car. And here's the finished product. Beautiful, brand new headliner on a Honda Pilot.